Hey folks, this is Max and welcome to another workflows video. So in this video I continue looking at various cards, and so today we're looking at the list card. So as before, I created a simple flow here that I'm gonna go over in just a second, but let me turn this off also. But first I just want to show you how the list card looks when you create it. So it's right here, and you can see there are a lot of functions, which I find, again, the more I use workflows, the more I love it more and more because it is so powerful. There are just so many functions here. I mean, this is like a full-blown library for manipulating list objects, which is really, really cool. So again, a lot of stuff that you can do really gives you power when working with lists. We can cover everything, of course, but I'm going to show you some of the functions, so hopefully that will give you an idea how to work with lists. All right, so let's go back to the flow. So first step, or first card here, is the construct, and this is where you create a list. So I create a list right here. The other option is you can load a list from somewhere else. So for example, from Google Sheets, you can load a list in that way as well. So I create a list. Again, for many cards, you can test them, and then this one is pretty straightforward. Then we get a list. All right. Next one is the length. So we're just getting the length of this list. All right. So I think it should be 7. Next one, I'm using add to front, and so this is going to add a new value to the beginning of the list. So there is one also where you can add a value to the end of the list. All right, so that's pretty cool. This was as a reverse, so it's going to kind of reverse all the values. Right, so the last value is going to be first. Then you can sort. You can also sort the list. So that's another option. And then next, what happens, I construct another list. Okay. And then intersection is I'm looking at both lists, and then I am creating a list where the values are in both lists. So I think in my case it's going to be eggs and bread, because eggs value is here, bread is here, and if I look, we got eggs and bread. All right. So again, you'll create a list only with values which are present in both lists. Let's see what I do next is there's list to text, so it converts the list into text, and there is a separator, which is a comma in my case. So that's what I do. And then the last step is that I create another list, but now it's numbers, and now I sum. So this is really cool that you can just kind of sum all the numbers. All right, so that's how it works. One thing I just want to quickly mention, and I ran into this problem, is that when you use this one, list to text, you want to make sure that you've got text selected here. So before I had object selected, and then it would give me an error. So just kind of be careful when you use this particular function, list to text card. You want to make sure then this is text here. All right. But let's run and just see how this works. All right, so it's all running. So let's go back, let's go to the beginning. So we got the list, and then this is you can open it, and then you can see the list. Then this is 7, this is the length of the list. And then we're adding the chicken, so you can see it's in the front in the beginning of the list. Now we're the reverse, so we're reversing the list. So water, let's see here. So water is last, and now we have water is first. Then we're sorting. This is alphabetical sort, but you can have actually a custom sort function here as well. We're creating a new list, and then the intersection. So again, out of these two lists, we got only bread and eggs that are present in both lists. Now we're printing or list to text with the comma as a separator, so we can see a comma here. And then finally, we are taking the list and adding the number. So notice also I changed the type to a number. right? And then we get 600, right? So that's how it works. Again, it's just, of course, just a few cards, but I'm gonna go back here. And this is so powerful. I mean, you can do so much, so many different things here. So definitely give it a try. If there's a particular function that you would like to see, I'm so sorry, a particular card you would like to see, let me know, and I'll try to create a video, for that specific question or topic. But as always, I hope this was helpful, useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.